sorry guys. I'm doing this by myself. It's without Joy here, it's just me and Annette trying to do this. So apologies for the 5 minutes here without any sound. Oh man, I'm out of sorts. Okay. What's going on? Is someone talking to us?
No.
Oh. We're going to meet some of the neighbors today.
Hi.
Hey! What's up, Danny? Okay, fine. Oh man. Let's see. How's it looking? Okay. There's a lot of debris here, just like dirt and stuff. Get it out of here. You know, since the laundry detergent spilled, may as well use it to get this grease off the garage floor. See how dirty that is?
Yeah.
Now we'll have a nice clean garage floor. That be nice?
Yeah.
Hey, look. I got a donation. Okay. Can anybody hear me now? Okay, hold on. I can't tell because this isn't showing the chats. So our neighbors are some of the nicest people I've ever met. I mean, and they're super cool because it's like they know us, but it's like you know that Seinfeld episode where you constantly have to say hi to somebody, like it's so not like that. It's like you almost like when you do see them, you're like hey what's up? It's kind of cool. So I was pretty excited, and they love Annette, so that's the big thing. Okay. Okay, this is driving me crazy because I can't even tell if this stream's working because I don't have any comments over here. Are you guys commenting or is it my thing not working? I mean, I saw comments earlier. Give me 5 seconds. Okay. I guess it's just, Joy never reads the comments and she does it for like hours on end. So that's just a skill she has, just to be able to talk. I find it very entertaining. Not just entertaining, but it's like, when you hang out with a person, it's like there's different ways of communicating, and showing affection and love. And I'm just an absolute beginner. I mean, we've been married 11 years, and well, I'm just learning. I guess I'm kind of being humble, actually, because actually I know quite a bit about relationships, and cleaning garage floors. One of my first jobs was, well, Well, my fourth job was I was 16. Do you guys remember Fuddruckers? Do they still have those? That's where I got my chicken tacos. Okay, guys, hit the like and hit the share, and it doesn't look like anybody's commenting on my end. Okay, so that's good. Hi, Annette. Let's get the hose, and now I'm gonna try to hose it. It's not gonna reach all the way over here is the issue, so I could do one of two things. We could get a bucket, or you could just hose it and I'll try to get the grime out of here. So give me a little water so I can rinse it. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Good. Do you think that hose will reach over to here? Do you think you could, here, do you think you can walk over there and push, go over on that side and see if you can do it the other way? So we can get the water going. Yeah, that's far enough, that's good. Now, yeah, do that. All right, and now, yeah, that worked. Okay. Okay, now turn around and we'll yeah, we'll go this way. You know, it's actually getting kind of hot out here. It's pretty nice for November. Okay, that's good, Annette. Okay. Joy and I did this. We have a video up when Joy bought this washing machine right here. When they installed it or something happened, when we turned it on, it just flooded soap water everywhere the first run. So that was the last time we washed the floor. Okay. All right. Okay, I think. Yeah, you want to give me one more little spray? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Cool. I'll put the hose back.
Okay.
Here you go. All right. Okay, I'm just over here putting the hose back. Like I said, it's just me out here, so. Oh man. Okay. Oh. Ah, man. Whew. All right, I think that's good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is the stream going all right, guys? Is this? I probably should go read the comments. I apologize. I mean, I started the stream off, and I started off wrong. I didn't even have the mic on for 5 minutes. I am going to read the comments here in a minute, guys. I just got to finish getting all this stuff out here. Hey, good. I'm on a stream right now. You might want to duck. You might want to duck. Okay. She said she didn't mind. Man. I'm working up a sweat out here. Okay. Now, what do you think? Better? I think it's a lot better. But I just want to do. I see a spot and I want to do one more run. But if I do that, I'm gonna have to keep. It's not gonna be one sweep. I have to keep going. Okay. Get this grime out of here. See, now I got footprints, so I have to do these now. I knew that was going to happen. Well, I didn't know exactly that. Check it out. Look at this. I can go left-handed or right-handed. It's like I'm amphibious. Now for the left. Oh. Okay. Whew. Man. I could slip and slide on this thing. It's still, you know what I mean? But we're not going to. Because that might be considered dangerous. In fact, it is dangerous. Oh. I'm always like sneaking a break on myself. Okay. You guys can see okay? Good. All right, next up is, where did I put those? Oh man, okay. That's all right, that's all right. Here's what we can use, because what I was looking for is I have like a dustpan somewhere, but it might be inside the house, which would be a problem because like my feet are wet and my mom just did the kitchen floors. So I don't want to walk in there. In fact, I couldn't even make lunch for everybody. I had to do bone broth stew for lunch. Okay. Whew. So we'll make it, yeah, this will be our little dustpan. I just doused my feet in that. I got tagged. That grimy stuff I just swept up and just dumped all over my feet. Ew. Okay. That's okay, you know, if you can't get your hands and feet dirty when you're cleaning a garage, you know, when are you gonna get them dirty? All right. Water break. Arrowhead. Joy can tell the difference between Arrowhead and Crystal Geyser. And she says, and I agree with her, this is oodles better. Okay. All right. Man. Okay. Well, I have another project back here, but I'm not doing that today. And I've worked on it before, and I've looked at it, and I was just like, I want to be a DIY, because all I need to do is just replace the outside, the whole sprocket, not just the, you know, it's like, I don't know, it requires you turning off the water, it requires, you know, a plumber. So, and plumbers know their shit. I had an idea that what I could do is put a splitter on there, on where the water sprocket I thought was leaking, and somehow I thought that the splitter would fix it. Guess what? No dice. Oh. Okay, can you guys hear me okay? All right. I will tell you what, it is like oodles cooler over here. It is like really loud and hot in that garage. And I've been thinking about it because, you know, this garage out here, it's like with the sun hitting it from this angle, basically turns into like a radiator, because it gets so hot, it heats up the rest of that, heats up that room and all the, I don't know, it just gets so hot in here that if you get that hot air out of here, it'd probably save you oodles on your electric bill. Okay. So let's go inside for a couple minutes and oh, good, you can hear me. Well, that was me. There I am. Okay. Oh, whew. And I'm gonna bring the garage in. I mean the car in. As soon as it dries. So we're gonna watch the floor dry here for a minute. I don't know why I can't read comments on this thing right now. They're like turned off or something. Are you guys commenting at all? Okay, so this was my idea about the sprockets here. I thought that if I could, I don't know, somehow I thought if I got it, you'll see, well, whoever comes takes a look at it, there's a bunch, it's like a dichotomy chart. And sometimes I can't figure out which valves to turn to get like the hose and which valves to turn to get the sprinklers. I'm gonna have to leave a map for someone who wants to use it. Okay, good. All right, guys. So while that's drying, hello. Oh. I'm gonna, that sun was just beating in there was a problem, and it gets so hot, but it'll be good because it'll dry the floor. So,
I owe the moon spirit my life. What do you mean?
Do you guys want to hang out more, or should we end the stream? Oh, hey guys, hey Kristen. What's going on? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is a 1976 Porsche 911S, and I was just talking about it earlier. That my mom, we had to go talk to a lawyer on Friday about that, and she was. Oh wow! Did this get wet? Can you guys still hear me? Because, I don't know, there's a mechanic that defrauded her. And that's how this whole thing started with Joy and I. Oh, man. Okay, guys. Let's see. Do you guys want to take a roll? Hey, Snoop, what's up? Do you guys want to roll, or do you guys want me to start another stream later back here? Because I got to go run some errands, but you know how it gets on the road. It gets really choppy. Oh, thank you. Hey, I'm lucky to have them. I mean, I had the best mom and sister anybody could ask for, and I didn't even know it until, well, you guys saw. You guys met me when I hadn't fully come around. I mean, I was still staying, and I'm fully around now. Ask Midge. You should maybe do a panel stream later. Oh, with who? Who would want to come up? Who would come up? Like, would Ava come up? Like, with Ava? She just grills me on shit. She just wants, like, all these little... if we could do a panel about something, like a topic, other than, like, you know, my mom's personal finances and shit, it'd be really fun, but whatever you guys want to do. Take a net and let's run errands. You think so? Okay. I could ask her if she wants to go. Did you see her out there at LCW? She was helping me with the stuff, you know, volunteer. You're so grateful. It's amazing, and you inspire. Oh, thanks, Cece. You guys actually inspire me quite a bit. You know that. You guys know that. And LCW, you know that. Come on. We have fun banter in our DMs, don't we? Sino, I bet people want to talk about... I do too. I mean, I was trying... Okay, I woke up finding out that they got kicked out. I get a phone call, they're getting kicked out. And then they're also... or I don't know if they all are wasted or whatever, but no one is answering their phone. So I don't know if Joy needs a new place, but then I find out that they didn't get kicked out. That they just changed rooms. So then I was like, oh, well, shit. Thanks for panicking me for an hour while you guys were like not answering my phone. What's up? Oh yeah, let's talk about the port. Hey, LCW knows about this one. She's so bored. If she wants it, she has a friend that wants it. But listen, I'm talking to a lawyer. We're gonna get it fixed. Okay. So we'll just do this. We'll just do this. I'm not gonna take the whole thing off because if the floor is wet and you know, but we'll just give you like a sneak peek. How's that sound? All right. This is the same car that Paul Newman drove. He had a 1974, however. This, oh no. Okay. Now, I remember why we're not taking it off, because this is wet, and when I'm taking it off, it is getting the car dirty. So, the cover stays on. I know, you know what, this is a project. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this project. I'm gonna talk to the lawyers and see what we can do. And, you know, it might be kind of cool. All right. All right. Come on, LCW, let's get a net. I'm just kidding. She thinks I'm only nice and flirt with her when Joy's in Manhattan, and that's not entirely true. Okay. Hold right here, guys. I'll be right back. Annette, I'm gonna go run some errands. Do you want to come with me? I'm gonna stream it though. You want to stay here? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, she decides she's going to stay there. I'm going to bring a sweatshirt in case it gets cold. Okay. Because as soon as that sun goes down, anybody who's ever, okay, ask the ladies. Anybody who's ever been to Vegas around November, how hot it is, and that sun goes down, right? I'll only mention you guys because it's like you know, the dresses and everything. It gets a chill unless you have like a sweatshirt. Okay. I'm trying. Okay, the thing is that this phone, I have to switch phones. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Here, guys, hold on. Annette does not want to ride with us, so we're gonna go solo. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. Just need to get the other mobile. Okay. All right. So we'll take this one with us. Ah. All right. Okay, guys, here we go. Let me pop off the mic. Okay. Caution, left floor. Okay, you guys ready to hit the road? Let me make sure I got everything. Got my sweatshirt. Oh, let me get some water for the road. Joy put this up a long time ago. When we first got here. I kind of leave it up there almost just to kind of show how far we've come. Kind of funny. All right. Okay. Oh, let me do this. We're gonna have to do like a little share. Okay, I'm back, guys. Okay, so we got that, and let me get this one over here. Okay, guys. Yeah, I was struggling for a thumbnail there for a minute. So yeah, I was. So okay, guys. All right. Today's trash day, so I gotta remember to take the trash out. So we're gonna cut out. So apologies for. Yeah, that was crazy this morning on ThorTube, dude. The good point. That was so funny. I mean, I got a phone call. Okay, after that, then I get a phone call from Joy, and she's in hysterics, crying. All this crazy stuff. But turns out they're just drunk. I'm getting all these text messages. I'm telling you what I'm hearing from everyone, and it's not really making a lot of sense. But it was very entertaining. Well, not entertaining, but man, a lot of drama for me first thing in the morning. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna make steaks for dinner. It's Annette's favorite food. Get a reality check? Sure. If it's bigger than $10,000, I'm gonna have to have my accountant sign it. I want a steak for dinner too. I know. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, oh, yeah, totally. Make some money, that's exactly right. You know, I'd have to say that Lalo seemed a lot nicer today than he did yesterday. He was really, or 2 days ago, whatever that was. I figured he seemed like he'd come around. Joy seemed to really like him, so she seemed to be having a really good time. It's so great because you guys know she doesn't get out much, so that's really awesome for her. They don't understand that. What don't they understand? Ignorant? Yeah. Ignorant is often bliss, yes. He did, because before he was kind of, didn't you kind of see him yesterday? Joy called me hysterical when that day because Lalo was making fun of her on our stream, and she overheard him. And so that's what triggered that whole thing off. He literally sat there and said he needed an escape route. Oh, because Joy was all over him? Well, I wasn't there. I saw the stream. I don't know. You didn't respond to my other chat. What was your other chat, Elsie? Is it? Do I need to scroll up? Why blame me for? Well, dude, I literally got a text, not a text, but in the kick thing that I can show it to you now. I wasn't going to show it to you because it literally, if I gave it to you, if you didn't write it, then it'd be doxed again. I didn't want to keep pushing on. But at this point, they've already had to change rooms, and now they're getting a bigger room for 4 people. Oh man, I am just. He was wrong, and Ava called as well. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's cool they're having a good time. I mean, that's probably the most important thing. Like iShow speed? That'd be awesome, man. I'd love to be the 57-year-old iShow speed. Let's travel the world. Let's do it. Actually, let's get medical attention. Let's. No, I'm not in New York. I'm actually in Las Vegas today. I'm sorry. Well, I did. I literally asked you. I did not accuse you. If you go back and look, I said, "Did you?" And then I said, "Good," because I didn't think you would. In fact, I didn't blast it out there. I didn't make any big deal. Except to Ava. Cheers. God bless you, Rich. Hey, thank you, NorCal girl. Yes, but yeah. I thought I handled it better than in the past. I'm not saying I did it perfect, LC, but wouldn't you agree? I mean, I asked you. Except where else? I don't know what you mean by that, but I asked you if it happened, and I didn't just run off the full accusation because it could be a fake account. I'm starting to feel for you, Big Pimp Daddy. Well, I mean, everyone has feelings. Hey, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you for reminding me. Hit the likes, you guys. Hit the likes. Hi, console. You guys are doing great. Nothing right now, man. I'm driving. And in fact, that's where I'm going right now. I'm going to go to the dispensary at the moment. Yeah. You're becoming more human? Well, it's because I got my mom back and my sister. I abandoned them as soon as I could, like high school. I just was like so embarrassed by both of them. And I thought you guys would be too. And to be fair, on my account, the 70s, 80s were a lot harsher on people that were different than we are now. We are a lot more inclusive. DEI had a lot to do with that. Educating people that just because you're different doesn't mean that you're a bad person or I mean, it's like, or you don't have other skills, It was just different back then, and that's kind of the big thing that they're trying to make us go back to this time when we don't have anybody who's weird, nobody like Annette. I think that's the whole thing about eliminating DEI, that they don't want people that are weird or different. Well, weird or different is what we all are, I mean, that's evolution. And if you don't believe in evolution, then you can't believe in any current science, because all of current science is based on evolution. Okay. No, man, I'll tell you what, I am not perfect by far. And that's not, it's not a what do you call it when people do that? I'm not looking for sort of like whatever that is when people do that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Help me out with the vocabulary, guys. Anybody? Are there any wordsmiths in the room? So so one of the things that if you look in a mirror, right, it's really hard not to like you see yourself, right? So part of why there's a lot of, you know, stuff of me acting nuts or crazy or what would seem like just totally out there is because, well, I put it out there. It's because I didn't want to be like that no more, you know? I mean, I wanted to change. I wanted to be different. And the way you change is you have to acknowledge what you are. You know, you have to see yourself. And, well, the tools at the time that I had was this iPhone. And it had this selfie camera, and we hadn't had those before. I mean, that was a new thing. And so it was like literally like, wow, I could see myself and do these blogs, and I could express my feelings, good or bad. And I knew it wasn't something that would make me like, oh, if I'm like, you know, trying to, you know, impress people and make them think I'm like this really cool guy. I knew that's not what these would do. It would be like, oh my gosh, this guy needs help, or there's something wrong with this person. But I did it with the thought that the theory that over time that I would progress from there. So then we could look back and say, wow. And then I would have documentation of like, dude, bro, you're 45, man. You feeling like knocking your head? You can't, you know, it's like, talk to me, man. I'll help you out. Serious. Because I'm in a good place now. I'm in a place that I've never been, you know. Like I said, like you guys said, I'm a changed person, and a lot of it has to do with, you know, the outside stuff is my family here, but it's like, it's just, it's hard to describe, man. It's like, it's an evolution. You know, I mean, I'm happy. You shifted. Yeah. Good. I didn't know that. I was grounded from HFF. Oh, I know, and I was so mean to you sometimes too. I really was. I still am. I'm very sensitive. I'm very, very. I mean, not sensitive. I'm very like if you criticize me, I'm gonna get mad. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things I'm starting to acknowledge. So, trying not to be so critical of the critics. In fact, Ava, if she's not here, but if she was here, she texted me, and I am blasting her, like honestly, like telling her, like, hey, here's what's going on. This is what's going on. And she's like, you're a liar. Well, look, dude, I was telling you what I knew at the time. And I think she kind of got it, because it was like there was a lot of craziness going on, and I'm out here, I'm just getting a phone call. But there's like I don't know, I don't know what was going on. Joy politics, but I won't yell at you. I'm sorry, Snoop. I don't like yelling. Although it has helped me avoid, like, it saved me a couple times. Like, I have a very, I learned it in martial arts. It's a roar, you know what I mean? and you know, if you're pretty good at it, you can and get the fuck out of there. Why are you reaching out to? I'm not reaching out to anybody. I'm here in Las Vegas, man. I'm just chilling. I think Grace and Ben and Lalo reached out to Joy because, well, she got a place in Manhattan, and Joy's pretty generous and nice and open, and they called her, and she was like, come on over. And I mean, she didn't ask me. She was just like, this is what's going on. I said, oh, cool, you know. Which, you know, at first I said, well, but then she would call me crying and stuff, so then I'd be all upset, and I'd be like, what's going on? And it's like, so I was very confused. So I don't, you know, there's a lot of like stuff going on, but yeah. Rich, we all see red, but be more like me, annoying. Oh, I like that, Midge. I didn't even know that was you. Thanks, bro. I know. Shit. Yesterday, it was a productive day. We did the Chinese food for dinner. It was nice. They loved it. I just kind of ignore those things. It's like, I think that's it. What's it? Hey, my name, you moose. My name, you moose. I don't like what they did. What'd they do, Kathleen? What happened? Talk to me. Watch the road. Oh, we're in kind of like 35 mile an hour traffic right now, so it's just like kind of like LA. You know, I wouldn't mind road tripping to LA just to go out there for a day and spend the night and just road trip back in the morning. You know, I might do that this week if I get my stuff done. You know, I got time. And then I can go boogie boarding. You know, I love the ocean. I'm totally an ocean dude, and a mountain guy. You know, I like both mountains and ocean. Yeah, hey, Heidi ho, Heidi ho, Heidi ho. Hello, hello, hello. I saw that Joy is paying for a bunch. Oh yeah, she's paying for everything tonight. Probably. You know what? That's a good point. I probably need to send her some more money. I mean, it's like. It's like, I don't know how much, you can't keep me away from the ocean. Really? Oh, hey, NorCal girl, totally. You know, Joy is also a NorCal girl as well. They're eating. Joy's paid for everything all day. That's cool, you know, I mean, she should because, I mean, honestly, like, I mean, it's, first of all, Joy makes the money, so, shit, I mean, and she makes enough that she can, it doesn't really, I mean, she can take people out and do stuff. It doesn't really impact her. I mean, she just, you guys know. I mean, it's like, so, yeah. They're 100% using her for what, $100 in drinks? Okay. I can think of worse. But she's actually enjoying her time with them. She told me she's having like one of the best days of her life. And then she was crying. But then she's having the best day of her life. And then she's crying. But, you know, she's up and down. But overall, she's having a great time, and I watch a little of the kick, and and Lalo's being totally cool and nice and respectful. He's not like rolling his eyes every time she talks and trying to, you know, do that shit to her. And so that's all I wanted was him to be nice to her, you know, not treat her like a, you know, I mean, she has feelings, you know, she's a person, and her mom, but that's impossible now. Family, like she brought me here and taught me how to, like, you know, engage with them in the last couple of years. Now it's like, man, I'll do anything for those two. Whereas before, you know, you guys know the story. But me too, and Annette, all of us had to kind of shape up. And she was disciplined enough and not afraid what anybody would not like her for being a good parent, right? It's not going good. That Joy wanted to see 3 meals a day prepared. You know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And at the time, she thought that Gloria liked to cook and all this stuff, and I wasn't even thinking about cooking. I was just like, I was kind of just watching. I'm so clueless. Looking back, I'm just an idiot. You know, like just watching this shit. Me just like, how can you? I don't fucking know. How did I let that happen? I don't know. But it's like it wasn't working before, and it was scary. And so I said, okay, let's try it Joy's way. And so yeah, pancakes got tossed. Annette went to the hospital, and then. Well, it was a couple years ago, so time went by, but now I'm trying to get over it. But man, these guys are such aggressive drivers, you know. They ride you, and then when you're trying to get over, they pass you on the right. Jen, it's the truth. What's the truth? It's all true. Pancakes got tossed, yes. But that was a couple years ago. And then that's kind of the point. And again, it was one of those things I knew by documenting. I didn't know. My theory is that things would get better, like the relationships would get better. And now I can look back and say, yeah, I had a theory that by putting the bad stuff out there, not just your holiday photos, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, would you go into a house where they only clean? Why do I have what? Oh, it's a gorgeous sunset tonight. No, you know what? Joy really isn't even. It's great. It's like that's another reason why I'm happy that they're there. Is that Joy has something to do other than working there. I mean, she's get to go out and like have drinks and entertain and basically hang out in Manhattan and not be working. You know, I mean she's, like I said, she's having a great time. And this is probably one of the last times she'll probably go back, she was saying, remember? She might go back again, but I don't think she wants to. So I think it kind of worked out. So yeah. So yeah, so she's just having fun, right? Why not? Why can't she have fun? You know, we have plenty of money. I mean, not plenty. I mean, we have what we need, and we have extra, so she can go out and buy $100 worth of drinks for her friends that are hanging out with her, who you say are using her. But it's like, well, I mean, okay, we'll go back to Joy's theory. She's heard that theory before, but she'll make the argument that what is a friend? Someone who wants something that you have. I mean, unless they're your family, they're not obligated to you. And why else are they going to stick around if they've got their own family? Why are they going to give up their shit for their family and give it to you? No. Hey, man, you're my friend. I know, but you're not my family. So there's an argument there, you know. Like, what is a friend? I think it's just a term, you know. We use like friendly. But when it comes down to it, Matthew, there's one piece of steak left. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to Squid Game it. Lalo is still there? Cool. Well, I didn't think he was leaving. I mean, aren't they all, it was Lalo. I didn't think he was leaving. I thought they were all staying. I imagine they'll probably stay the night. I mean, they got a new room with 4 beds. Or bunk beds or something. Maybe there's just 2 beds. I don't know. But I think it was 4 beds because they needed a room for 4 people. Each their own, man. I don't judge Joy. Well, the cool, Midge. That's cool, bro. Because, you know, I mean, it's hard not to sometimes, right? But yeah, it is cool of you. I'm sorry, Rich, if I said anything out of line. Well, I missed it. Hold on, come driving, you guys. Do I like NYC? I love NYC. That's why she's there. It's because I wanted her to go there. I wanted her to see it. And her mom was from there. I mean, I was the one who I pushed for it the way I pushed for LA. You know what I mean? She's from a small town whose parents were janitors. Like, I think huge. I think, hey man, we're moving to England so we can go hang out and have Guinness with Midge somehow. That's my plan right now. I mean, it's not like for this year, but maybe the 5 or 10 year plan. And so, but it's like for her, it's like, no, you just stay where you're at and you just do your job and life sucks and then you die. And that's kind of how her attitude was. And so I think that's kind of why she likes hanging out with me, because I'm the big dreamer. I'm the, I find the crazy life crazy. Rich walks. They're gonna find that she's a very unique individual. They'll never find another person like Joy. They'll never find a woman in New York City who says, "Come stay in my place." Oh shit! I just got kicked out of my hotel room. That's okay. I'm gonna go down and pay them some more money, and we're gonna get a bigger room. And that's what she did. She paid them more money, and they said, "Fine." They're like, "Okay, money talks." And she's like, "Great, let's go." And then she said, "Come on, I'm taking you guys out for drinks. We're going drinking." But then she thinks that they're making fun of her, or they're trash talking her, or there's I don't know. There was some rumors going around in the chat that really upset her, and so she ran away. And that's when I got involved, because she was calling. I was like, "What's going on? They don't know where you are. Are you okay?" And she was bawling. And it's like they're totally lying about me and they're saying terrible things. And I just hate social media. Blah blah blah. And you know what? Here's the thing: is that I love her out here engaging, doing all this stuff, because it's not working. But then she was like, "Man," she did what she does. She's like, "I wish I was just working. Why am I messing with this?" And I was like, "Well, I didn't say anything, but in my mind I was thinking the reason why we are is because this is different than that, and this is something else we can do. I mean, I don't know why are we. It's in front of us. I mean, this is what we're doing. What the fuck, Rich? Are you serious about what? I missed that last part. The whole point of making the trip is to, I know, but this is like her last trip. And the thing is that we got kind of caught up this year. We got new tires on this car. We fixed the garage door. We got a brand new dishwasher, an LG dishwasher coming this week. New glasses for me and the lady, Gloria and Annette. We got a lot. Plus, of course, all the bills are being paid. So, sure, why not? It's like, it's not really up to me. What I do is I just try to manage what we have. So I just try to. I'm pretty good with finance. My dad was an accountant. My grandfather's a banker, and I ran my own business. So I'm pretty good with numbers and kind of like figuring out the flows, and you know what I mean. The entire story you told, it's, oh, I know. It is nuts. It is nuts. All paid for by Gloria and Annette. They don't even work, bro. They're all Annette doesn't make one dime. She makes $0. Come on, let's get over that. I think you guys can see that Joy is the one making the money, because that kind of money, like Social Security, isn't going to pay for someone to fly to Manhattan, stay there for 2 weeks, take people out for drinks. No way. Joy's paying for everything, and giving them a life that they didn't have before. And that's the cool thing. Like, they go out dancing every week. They have everything they want. They can shop. Annette has more clothes than we can fit in her closet right now. We have to get rid of some clothes, but we always So they're very happy, and that makes me happy. The trenches. Oh, wow. They don't both get disability. That's not true. Who said that? That's a lie. Gloria is on Social Security. Oh man, this is not a gas station. I need a gas station. So, and I've got some deals work. I'm not telling you what I'm doing, but I am working on some stuff that is bringing in additional income, and I haven't mentioned that because you guys like to jinx everything. So I just kind of do my thing, and then so it's working out, but it's not fully established yet, but we're getting there. So that, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Joy said he took all the money off her cards. Well, yeah. Because we always move the money off. But because she tells me to take the cards. She only has one account. And she says how much money she needs in there. And that's all she wants because that's what she says. And then the rest of the stuff goes into Gloria's account. But right now, I think she was more upset that she doesn't have any money because she hasn't been working, you know? So we've been putting money this way. Hi, Jessica Noel. I am doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. He is rolled up and needs that sativa. Actually, I need a little gas first. Yeah, probably while high too. They're all great role models, huh? I don't know. Do people still have role models? I mean, is that still something we do? I mean, aren't we kind of like, hey man, independence. Hi, Kathleen. Where am I headed? I'm headed to the gas station, buddy. Joy needs a serious change. Yeah, maybe she'll get one, you know? Maybe, who knows, you know? Maybe, what do you think she should do? Hi, Kathleen. I love when you pull out the medicinals of each purpose. Thanks. I think I'm gonna go in. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gas station later. What happened? They've narrowed the road, so I'm just been sitting here, stop and go to try to get like a block, and my dispensary's right here. I just want to get. I'll go in here and come back out later. I thought this was a green pickup. You thought this was a green pickup? It is a truck. You know, it doesn't look like a truck until you get in it. It just looks like an SUV, but then you're like, this, it's a lot bigger than it looks. And you're like, well, this is a truck. Joyce should do real estate. She's done that. She's done that, man. I think she kind of, I mean, it's like, it's tough. I think that she'd be great at it too, but you know, that's a different lifestyle. That pulls her away from the family. That pulls her away from free time, you know? Oh man, does sativa calm people down? I think I need indica for that, but I'll try. Oh, look at that. Look at that. If you're looking for Joy, I think she's on another screen. Okay. You guys don't love the trains as much as I do. Why are we watching? You know, I was kind of thinking the same thing for a minute. But, but I used to, if you go back at some of my Jedi Rich stuff, I was obsessed with taking videos of trains, and I put trains in a lot of my music videos as a little clip. You'll see some of my videos. You're like, when you watch them, you'll see a little Union Pacific train going by, because the guy who taught me how to play House of the Rising Sun, he worked for Union Pacific, and he was my, I don't know, he was my dad's, like, whatever. He was like one of the friends. He's kind of like an uncle to me. And, you know, taught me how to shoot my first gun, you know, gave me my first shot of liquor, that sort of stuff. Bobby. And Bobby was a real good guy. And he died. He died young. He had a wife and a kid. I think, man, I don't even know. See, I was young. So I was young when he died. So, you know, I was pretty sad. Okay, anyways, but thanks for bringing up the trains, man. Who brought this? Maybe that's why I love trains so much. Huh. I do think about Bobby a lot. When I see the trains, I think, man, what it must have been like working for Union Pacific. That's what I think. You know, it's like, because I mean, it's pretty intense out there. Trains are cool. It's not just that, yeah, they are old school, but I think that it's current school. I think it's a very I think they still use them, and they fly through, and the power that they have, and all that steel and metal. It's just the coolest shit, you know what I mean? All right, do you guys want to come in? I can't talk to you when I'm in there, because they'll be like, what are you doing? Like, it's rude. Do you guys want to stay here? That's a dumb question. That's a dumb question, isn't it? Okay, now just forgive me, man, because I can't give you the attention you all deserve. But look at this sun. Oh, I mean sunset. Okay. It looks kind of dirty from now when I see it on the screen. It looked better before. Everyone be cool. Yes. And you know what? Isn't it funny? It's almost kind of my song, isn't it? Or Joyce. I guess it's all of our songs. That's why everyone loves it. You don't want it all over? Okay, cool. Oh man, I'm trying to find my life. Oh jeez. Hold on, guys. Ah, there it is.
I got you right there.
Where?
One more over.
One more. Okay. All right.
I'm so sorry.
I wasn't paying attention.
How you doing, baby?
Good.
What are we looking to pick up today, brother?
Let me check out your quarter ounces, quarter and half ounces.
Which one?
Quarter and half ounces.
Oh, yeah. Those are going to be... Yeah, so we got the quarters right here for $29 on the shake, some tsunami for $30, some tumbleweeds and tumbleweeds for $30, and then we have the half ounces here, which are going to be $55.
Nice, okay.
Which right now I believe the AMAs are definitely going to be the most popular.
Yeah, that looks good to me. I'm not kidding. I want that pixie dust.
Pixie dust?
Is that a half or a quarter?
That'd be a half right there, brother.
Okay, and then let me get that skunk.
The skunk?
The chem skunk too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just going for the ounce today?
Yeah, I'll get the ounce.
Anything else for
Yeah,
you?
some shatter.
Absolutely. There we go. All the shatter right here for
Yeah.
Boston, which I believe is going to be $13.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'd like that lemon essence.
Lemon essence?
Yes.
Anything else?
Yeah. Is that black cherry gelato? Is that a indica? Do you think?
As far as the black cherry gelato,
Yeah.
it's going to be more on the sativa side. If anything, I would say go for the black jack.
Let's do it.
The black jack?
Black
Never
jack?
mind. They switched up the
Oh, yeah.
Patches on these. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, give me just a second.
No worries, no worries. It happens to me too.
There we go. You're gonna go for the Sunday driver on this one.
Yeah, I grab it.
Anything else?
That should do it, man.
So I got the Pixie Dust, the Chem Skunk, the Lemon Essence, and the Sunday driver.
Yeah.
All right, I
Love
gotta
it.
check this out.
Yeah, I figure, I tried to tell him to stop feeding her so much, because it's like, I mean, you can't just keep doing that, but it's like they're all having a good time. Like, she'll eventually pass out, I guess. It sounds like a fun lineup. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not her birthday if you don't have it. It's not.
Is she? Awesome. Thanks, Kathleen.
My birthday was on Thursday.
Yeah, email me, Kathleen. Or join the Discord too. I'm sorry about missing you, Wendy. Yeah. You join the Discord.
Oh shit! I forgot that.
That's all right. That's all right. Live studio. Hey, DJ. Yeah. We do some live studio stuff.
They chiming in. You got a 300 followers going on now.
I might do it. Hey, good morning. Hey, man, what's up? Good to see you, man.
Have a good day.
I'm not. She's just being nice. Don't worry about it, Kathleen. They're just jealous. Oh yeah, yeah. The white ones. The white ones were cool for my old Jedi, the old channel. Because I was always outside. I had a backpack on. I had a hat. I was always like trucking with my camera and stuff. So like big, thick plastic glasses made sense. Now I'm kind of more like, well, I'm in a retirement community.
So it looks like the Pixie Dust is a little bit more popcorned out, where the the Chem Skunk is gonna have some.
Oh, other than that, I see what you're saying. Yeah, let's go that one. Yeah.
You want to still take this?
Yeah,
one?
I do. I want both of them. But if I had to choose, I'd take that one.
Yeah, I get you. All right, and the ID one more time, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you. There you go, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, got a good amount of points today. Do we feel like using any? Or
Yeah, let's use some.
Absolutely.
Let's get them in. Oh, Kathleen, don't cry. Well, go ahead.
All right, $5 bills. Beautiful. All right, brother. Our total today is going to come out to $137.64 for the ounce and the 2 shatters. All right, thank you very much.
Okay.
How's your day been going, brother?
It's been going pretty good.
Yeah. Just getting started or just ended?
Yeah, kind of just getting started. Yeah.
Any good plans tonight or just been...
Monday Night Football.
Oh, there we go.
I don't even know who's playing though. I forget. I think it's Green Bay. Wait, is it Green Bay today? Is it Green Bay tonight?
I know we had a Green Bay fan in here. I think so. Appreciate it. Final receipt here in the
Thanks,
bag.
guys. You too, man.
Have a good one, brother.
Joy deserves better. Yeah, you know, that's when you see her cry when she used to yell. It wasn't like her feelings were hurt. It was more like why would someone do that? Like, why would they go out of their way to do what they're doing or say what they're saying? You know, just to be hurtful. You know. She still can't comprehend it. So I think she's really enjoying the fact that Lalo and the folks are being really nice to her. So. Hey, what's up, man? Dark Uncle, good to see you, man. I hope everyone's having a great... oh, geez. It got dark here. See, I told you it's going to get dark and then it's going to get cold. All right. What should I do now? Should we go home? Monday Night Football. What time is it? Okay. Oh, I'm not going to make it. It's 4:55. Jeez. Oh, man. The day slipped away because of all the drama that was going on over there on Thorpe TV. Excuse me. Go smoke on a hill? That's a great idea. If there's a great hill by our house, but there's no reception. But I know another place that has some reception. We'll go there. That's a good idea. Martello. Thanks to everybody. Thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for all being here. Right at sunset, indeed. When was the last time I drank? Gosh, alcohol, man. I don't know, but it's definitely been more than several months. You guys, I think it was probably when I was on stream. I mean, I'm not a big drinker anyways. Okay, I'm gonna have to easel my way out here. But no, I am a big drinker. I love drinking, don't get me wrong. And so I had to quit drinking, but for whatever reason, I guess I didn't pick it back up again. Once you pick it up, it's hard to put it down, you know. So I made that conscious choice because it's easier to stay stopped than it is to start and stop again. And that's what Joy was trying to say about. Ava was all on me yesterday saying like, well, why does she pretend to get sober for 45 days? Well, because she knows she's going to New York and this is the last trip she's going to have. I mean, that she's been saying that anyways. And so it's kind of hard to stop and start, but at least she did 45 days. And it's good that she stopped for that. I don't know, Trixie. Hi, Handling. You drinking my wine? Oh, cool. If I had some wine, I'd share it with you. Yeah, he made to get people on our Discord, man. Nice people. They want to talk about. They want to argue about shit. Seawag's my best, but he always he always closes his arguments. Like whenever I say something like logical and intellectual about like the state of the economy or something, he'll just be like, if it doesn't favor his opinion about about things, then his immediate response will be like something about joy. I'm like, bro, it's just, I mean, I get it, but come on, man. It's like you've been hanging out for a year. You can come up with a better retort than just that. Because I'm about ready to get out of the car now, and it's cold out here. Okay. Hey guys, sorry about that. I had to. Joey called me all drunk, yelling at me. And for those of you wondering, like, who said that, like, I take her money of her account, like, I'm like trying to put money. I'm like, dude, how much money do you need? I mean, I said, how about $500? So that way you don't have to question it. And then she's like, no, I just need $50. That's it, $50. I said, are you sure that's enough? I said, how about 500? Are you sure? I mean, she's like, no, I don't need 500. She literally yelled at me about the 500. I said, okay. So then stop telling people that, like, I'm doing this thing, because that's not the truth. It's like, if she's running out of money, it's because she's spending too much. It's not because of anything else. I mean, I'm putting what she tells me to put in there. Joy is spiraling. Well, wouldn't be her first time. I mean, this is the hardest month for her, bro. Now you know why I went to the caves. Okay, the caves kind of broke us from this depression that she gets into. Like, her mom killed herself way back in about 20 years ago. This November 18th will be the 20-year anniversary of her mom's death. So she's and her mom's from New York, and so she's super emotional. So I don't understand the grieving process. I don't understand what's necessary, but I do know that that Ben is a dad, and I talked to him, and Ben is a good guy. I talked to Grace. Grace is lovely as well. I mean, they might have all this shit you guys can pull up on them and all these terrible things. I get that, but the way they treated me and the way they've treated Joy have been nothing but stellar as far as what they do. You do feel for Joy? I know, you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart, Hanley. See, surrounded by the wrong type of people right now? Well, you know, here's the thing. I mean, you see, let's go back. Her people were the Air Force, and they really hurt her feelings. Something happened there. I'm not sure what happened, but something happened, you know, because she was all loving the Air Force, and then her mom died, and then, I don't know, shit went south there. And so I feel like those were her people. That's where she probably should be. But what are we going to do? You can't keep making excuses for her behavior. What did she do that's so bad right now? I mean, she's drinking. I mean, obviously, but what am I supposed to do? I mean, they're clearly using her. I know, but the thing is, you know what? Here's the thing. If they're using her, which is fine, I don't mind. I've had, look, the thing is, when you have money, and I've had money, is that most of the people that hang around you, when you see that dude, you know, rolling up in the nice car, and you got all these people that are listening to him talk at the table, guess who's buying the drinks and the dinner? Right, the dude who's everybody's listening to. Oh man, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? Right, because he's buying it. So that's kind of the way it goes. And so she's got an audience. You know, they're listening to her probably. Hopefully, I mean, they're not. Okay, Captain, are you saying they're dangerous? They're going to hurt her in some way? That they're malicious? Because I don't get that vibe. I mean, they might be, you know, you might think that their lifestyle doesn't suit yours, but I mean, our lifestyle doesn't suit many people's. So, like you know, where do we all fit in? New York, hey man, I'm with you on that. I mean, it wasn't, you know, she just can't. Well, no, what it is that she can't be somewhere. She doesn't do good on her own without me. And together, she really kind of holds her shit together. And I do better when she's here too. It's not just her. So. Like right now, I'm kind of like, I mean, the house, I mean, I'm doing stuff, but I am so much better when she's here because she kind of like, you know, she structures the day and gets our chores done, you know. I'm saying that they don't have her best interest in mind. Yeah, but Joy's 40 years old. She's not a teenager that's easily influenced. If whatever Joy is doing right now, she wants to be doing. So if she's buying drinks for everybody, I mean, like you didn't hear her, but she literally yelled at me when I wanted to give her more money than $50. I'm on the strip right now. I know I turn it on, but then it's like then everybody outside can kind of see me, and honestly, my tan's kind of fading. I mean, I kind of feel like I don't know. I'm not feeling like I don't know. I'm looking for some compliments, guys. Come on. I don't know. My hair just doesn't feel like it used to. When she gets drunk, she gets to spending money. Probably. Careful driving. Yeah, no shit. Hey, check out my my new sweatshirt I got today. What do you think? It's a waste of money? You don't like it? I like it. Would you like it to say C-Wag instead? Your hair looks better pulled back in a ponytail. I don't have my hair tied. They got F1 in town right now, so that's where all the traffic is. It's just jammed up on the strip right now. Can't get anywhere. I look younger. Thank you. You know, I don't necessarily want to look younger. I think what we want to look younger, right? I think that's why I look like grab people because people are younger. But if you stay healthy, well, I think that's the secret to it. Fast. What are the ladies doing tonight? Well, it's Monday night. I probably should go home and cook them some dinner. You know, honestly, I've been really I was really, really out of sorts this morning because I knew what happened. I knew was going to happen, and what happened was, sorry, Joy mentioned to me that if you ever watch like Judge Judy or any of those court shows, whenever it gets to their turn, you see what happened was, and she pointed out, and everyone does it. It's like, so what happened was. So when I say it, it just kind of catches me. So anyway, so what happened was, it's like one word. So happened was, man, I'm stoned and I haven't even got it yet. I'm just excited. I'm going to be getting stoned here. You know, but honestly, yeah. Hey, by the way, I'm laughing right now, but you know, I was stressed out today. I didn't like what happened. I mean, if we were just doing our job and we weren't doing the social media and she wasn't hooking up with Lalo and Grace and trying to coordinate streams and stuff like that, then none of this would have happened. Like, she never would have got you know, like kicked out of her room. Well, she didn't get kicked out. What happened was they said, you guys got to get a bigger room. Because I guess some of the trolls were calling the hotel in telling them that Joy, you know, what Joy's profession is and making this big drama. But of course it didn't really add up because there's Joy with basically what looks like her family. So they're like, okay, you guys can stay, but you need a bigger room. It's like, okay. She's on Thorpe TV on another platform on Kick right now. It's brutal over there. Why is it brutal? Kick is the real show. She's so wasted she can't speak. I know, and that's kind of what the big argument was that I was having when, I don't know, there's a bunch of rumors floating around and Lala was kind of flexing. I was like, well, if that happened, I would argue that she was pretty wasted. But apparently it didn't happen. So it's no harm, no foul. Do I like it? No, I prefer her to be sober. I prefer not to be running around drinking all night and just sleeping or resting or just talking to me on the phone watching football. But that's boring. That's old people stuff. I mean, I think she wants to go do that. I guess. I mean, she's doing what she wants to do. She doesn't know what she's doing right now. It's night time. I know. She's definitely not. I would say that she's not. You would not want to do anything sexual with a woman in her state because she's not. She doesn't know what's going on. So that's what I was trying to explain to them. So they were trying to say that some stuff happened. I said, well, if it did, that'd be really, really fucked up. The Thorpes love it. Yeah, I'm sure. Ava was telling me they're getting tons of views and money on Joy's content. And, well, I think Joy appreciates it. Appreciates being whatever. I know. I mean, but it's like. Joy loves it. Yeah, she's not working. Right now she's in Brooklyn. They're in Brooklyn at this cool bar in Brooklyn right now, and she needs some more money. She's going to like she's saying a bunch of stuff that isn't really true. Like right now, like she's wasted and says a bunch of stuff, and that's what she does when she gets wasted, and that usually causes fights between us. But because I'm not drinking and I'm out here, I'm kind of like, whatever. But yeah, so what's going to happen probably tomorrow or the next day is that she'll probably come out and say a bunch of stuff like, oh gosh, I was drunk, I don't even know what I was saying, and stuff like that. So some of the questions, she said we're done, that we're breaking up. What's wrong with their numbers? I guess, I don't know, I'm not very well liked. She's talking shit about me right now. Well, like I said, what's going to probably happen is if we're done, then great. Then I guess then she stays there. I mean, that what can I do? That's not anything. I have no power over that. That's her choice. So if she wants to hang out there in New York City or go hang out with them or just I don't know. You guys are telling me she's saying stuff. So, but I have a feeling what's probably going to happen is that like they're egging her on and she's just kind of like just. She was saying, Ava was telling me she said some crazy stuff that I don't believe is true. That was coming out of her mouth. But sometimes, when people get drunk, they just start talking, But we'll see. We'll see what she says tomorrow. If tomorrow when she sobers up and she still says we're done, then I would think that we're probably done. But we are married for 11 years. We've been together for 15. So, I mean, you probably want to maybe wait to be sober before you make a decision like that. But it's possible. Oh, do you know how many times Joy has told me? I mean, let me ask you a question. Are you married? Because, okay, yeah, the first year was awesome, but you know what? The fight started turning into like, why? I'm serious this time. We're getting a divorce. I'm serious. Fine. I want a divorce too. We're out of here. And then we split. We walk away for about 20, 30 minutes or do whatever, and then we're like, all right, whatever. So it's just kind of like one of those things. But I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to hold her to it. Like if tomorrow she says, oh, I'm sorry I said that I was drunk. I'm not going to be, oh, too bad. You said it online. You said we're done, so we are done. You know, I think that'd be kind of a dick move of me to do because, like you said, she doesn't know what she's saying. Go watch the stream. She's twitching all over. She's tired of me controlling her. Okay, well then great. So she can go do her own thing then. That's fine with me. Listen, if she thinks I'm controlling her, have you seen our interactions? So if that's what she's saying and that's how she feels, I got a feeling that like it's probably just drunk talk, you know? But if she's tired of controlling her and that's the case, then and she wants out of the relationship, then done, you know? I'm done. I have no issues with that because I don't want to be controlled. I don't want to control anybody else. If someone doesn't want to be with me, why the fuck would I want them to be with me? Why would I want to be with them? You know what I mean? I want to be with someone who just can't wait to be with me, like just adores me, you know? That's what I want, and that's what I only accept. So if someone says, I'm tired of the way you control me, or criticizes whatever I do, and like, you know, great. Okay, and what's your solution? I'm done. Then okay, then you're done. I mean, it sucks, but it's like, but there, I don't know what other attitude, what else could I do? What do you want me to do? Tell her, no, no, I don't control you, or your opinion about me controlling you is wrong. Want me to tell her that? That's how she feels. But really, I don't control her. What I do is I manage things so that we pay all our bills and things are nice and we have things. So I'm not controlling. It's the universe. It's the way things work. It's physics. It's economy. It's like that's what controls us. I just manage it so that we have. So when she says, "Hey, I need money because I'm in Brooklyn and I need some money for drinks," great, no problem. Here you go. I can give you $500. She got all mad, but I heard her saying that, like you guys were saying that she was saying that I control the money. I was like, no, she tells me exactly what to put in her account. I tried to put $500 in her account so that way she could just have fun and do whatever. She said no. That's ridiculous. I only want $50. So when she spends through that and doesn't have any, and she says I'm controlling it, well, yeah, I am controlling it. She hired me to be the comptroller, right? The comptroller, what does the comptroller do? The comptroller manages all the money. And you hire somebody who's very rigid and, you know, basically a dick. No one really likes the accountants, right? But that's kind of what I do. So I manage good. But if she doesn't want, I don't think, I'm only saying this because I don't think it's gonna, I think she's just like venting and just pissed off at life. Here's why she's mad. She's mad because she got kicked out of her room. And she had her own space that she liked. And because whatever happened, she got drunk and Lalo came over and Grace, now she doesn't have her own space. And also the money's running out. Normally she has so much money, it's like I don't send it that way, it goes the other way. So she's running out of money, so I have to send it that way because she hasn't, she basically hasn't done anything since she got there, which is other than just see friends. Which is great. But at the same time, she's getting mad at the fact that there's no money. Well, okay, but I'm not controlling that. That's not me. But yeah, she hasn't been kicked out of her room. No, they did. They got kicked out of their room and they had to go to a different room. And Joy had to go down there and get a different and pay the manager. Yeah, they did. They called me, man. What are you talking about? You look like you could talk about aliens. Man, I have videos of aliens. That's how this whole hair thing started. Before I had this haircut, before the aliens, I had a haircut that was just neat and tidy like everybody else. You're an alien? I have a feeling that my ancestors are too. You know, the Native Americans out here referred to the white people as people from the moon. Isn't that weird? Back, Doc. Dude, I'm working on a song right now. It's the one for the Handling the Howards. It's the No Regret song. And the No Regret song, I'm totally referencing, yeah, you know what? I'm putting in Back to the Future because everyone calls me Doc Brown. I'm doing Marty McFly though, because it just rhymes better. Or maybe I should do Doc Brown. But I like saying, yo, Marty McFly. Schwartzman, shaking my head. Why are you shaking your head, baby? My eyes are red. They were brown. They were red earlier. I thought she made money when she goes to New York. Well, yeah, when she works, but right now she's hanging out with the Thorpes and partying and having a good time. Kicked out means removed from the party. Well, that's basically what they told her. Well, that's what they told me. They told me that she was kicked out, and then they said that okay. Then what happened was Joy went downstairs, and then they said, hey, why do we need to get a bigger room? And they said okay, and so they got out of her room and moved to another room. But yeah, if they didn't change rooms and she didn't pay more money, they were gone. Are they even? I think they're on live. Are they still doing live? How their batteries not burned out yet? Do they have battery packs? That's not kicked out, stupid. Oh yeah, it is. If the security comes up and knocks on your door and says, hey, you guys have violated the rules. We got phone calls up the ass about complaints. You guys are out of here because you're not supposed to have 4 people in the room. So get out. And so Joy went down and talked to the manager and said, what can we do here? Because I have a reservation for the whole week and they're just staying for one night. And they said, okay, tell you what, why don't you move to a bigger room and get a better room? So she got kicked out, but she kicked ass and saved it. So she saved the room and saved the place for them all to stay. And at the end of the day, got a better room than she had before. So it actually worked out. Oh, Carlos, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, like Joy is her own boss. She's like that's a cool. I think that's why she likes this job, is because she gets to decide if and when she wants to work, and so she doesn't. Right now, she had those people come in, so she's enjoying herself. Your father was supposed to be alive. Hey guys, hit the likes. Share the stream, please. I might just drive. I am, because there's traffic everywhere right now. Okay, I gotta figure out where I'm going. Hold on. You think so, Midge? I think I'd be quite lost without her as well. I mean, she's my. No matter where I roam, I will return to my English rose. For no bums can ever take her from me. I've sailed the 7 seas, flown the whole blue sky, but I return with haste to where my true love lies. Wait, is that the right word? Is that the right word, Midge? Okay. Let me figure out where I'm going here, guys. I got my map. Hey, guys, but listen. What it sounds like, they got Joy drunk and they're just kind of pulling entertainment. But yeah, if we break up or whatever, I guess we break up. But just fill me in. What do you guys think? People in the room, there's only like about 20 of you. Give me a quick 1 or 2. 1, you think that she was serious. 2, tomorrow she's going to sober up and be like, oh no, I was just drunk. What day been on stream? Are you nervous? You should know. Am I nervous? About what? 2? You think? Yeah. That's kind of, yeah, I'm not really worried. The only thing I'm worried about is that she's going to be really sick tomorrow, you know, or like that she's going to pass out or something like that, you know. That's the only thing that's kind of in my mind, that because it doesn't sound like they're really conscious of how much liquor they're serving her. You guys know I was a bartender, you know, and so that's something I'm very, very aware of. That I mean, they're not professionals. They're amateur drinkers. Pray for Joy. Oh, hey, totally, Tiffany. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I mean, she's really, really out there, man. She's lost at the moment, guys. This is the worst month for her. And thank you for being there. I think that all your prayers and all you guys being here when she comes around is going to, because she's going to wake up and feel really bad tomorrow. You know, she's going to have a lot of remorse. You know the feeling. I think we've all been there, right? Where we've gone on a bender or something and did and said things or spent too much money, right? So, but the one thing we don't want to do is shame and guilt the person the next day. Like you guys are all saying, oh, you know, that Lalo is moving in and that those two are gonna. Okay, I don't think that's the case. I mean, I think that's really unlikely. But let's just say. She's bumping lines? They're not doing it. Okay, now that's not true. Are they really? Well, all right. Oh, she's eating at the restaurant? Okay, well, which is it? Is she eating at the restaurant or is she doing lines at the restaurant? I really don't think it's both. That's the thing. I mean, I can't get her to get. There's no. The talk of a. I mean, you don't understand. I mean, it's like if you mention doctor, you mention therapy, you mention any of that stuff. She's like, it's like no way. It's like I'm hurting inside right now because I know Joy's hurting. You know, I know that. Okay, it's kind of like temporary fun, and it's cool that she's bumping around Brooklyn. It's probably okay. Yeah, good idea, Kathleen. Tell you what, let me close this out. Maybe I'll come back on later. It's like I get a hit in my stomach. I'm just sad, and because I miss her. You know, we like being together. Okay, guys. Why am I sad? Well, I'm sad because Joy is hurting right now. This is a terrible month for her. She's very upset, and she takes that out on me. I mean, what's she gonna do? She's gonna yell at Lalo and Ben while they're all drinking? No. She's angry. She's mad. This is a bad month for her, and so she takes it on me. I'm not saying that what she's saying is not right, but she has her criticisms about me. I mean, we're married, so you do, but it's like, but she's really angry about other shit right now. You know, like she's depressed. Like I think Tiffany was saying she has trauma from the mom dying and then the dad banning her and all this shit. So she's just really kind of like, you know, so whatever she can figure out that works for her. Real hip on that. She kind of feels like she's already been there, done that sort of thing. And I'm kind of a guy who, okay, except when I'm in a relationship, which is why they say don't get in relationships in AA. When I'm not in a relationship, I spend a lot of time in prayer and meditation. And I find that I get a lot of, I don't know, it just really directs me. And I do that when I was single, you know, that's how I really stayed focused. And I spent at least I would get up to like 15 minutes of meditation sometimes. maybe 20 before work and stuff, sitting outside on a bench. It's pretty cool. Okay, guys, listen. You guys have been great. I love you guys. Thank you for being here because, it's like, yeah, it's scary. And plus, all the haters in here, just like, she's drunk, but if, I don't know. Have you guys ever got drunk, said things you didn't mean? Has that ever happened to any of you guys? So she has an extreme version of that one. An extreme version of that. Where she'll just say, like, she'll just go off. Email me. Bro, dude, I'm trying to keep my eyes on the map, is what I am. I've been doing good on the road, but I haven't been paying attention to the map. That's why I've been driving around. Follow Jedi Joy on X, and she does a lot of photos and stuff there, a lot of memory photos. It's not dangerous at all. She's disgusting. Yeah, we all are. Have you ever seen a birth of a human? That is disgusting. Hey man, it's an opinion. Not something. Sorry, I'm not gonna go there. Oh, geez, why do I do that? Why do I gotta be such like that? They're on Twitch now? Joy is asleep, sitting in a... Joy, she's sleeping. Oh yeah, well that's what I said. I said eventually if they keep feeding her alcohol, she's going to be completely, unconscious. And because she won't... You got to stop her. And that's where maybe she calls me controlling. Yeah, I say so. I'm a little bit like that because, hey man, I don't. But yeah, if they're less controlling, probably, and do whatever you want. Right. Well, that's good then. I'm glad then she won't be drinking anymore. And they're gonna have to carry her home. One of the last times we drank together was in 2015, like when we were drinking. We drank since then. Don't get me wrong, but that was when we were drinking. We first stopped. But one of the last times we really drank together. Joy passed out in front of the Paris Hotel, just like she is now. I mean, and again, it wasn't with me. What happened was we had drinks downstairs. It was Christmas Day. We had drinks downstairs at the bar, and she had a client upstairs, and she went upstairs, and then those two, downed a bottle, he gave her shots of vodka or something, and she came out, and she staggering, and then the next thing, she just, I have a picture of her, actually. She just, probably how she is now, she just collapsed and sat in front of the Paris Hotel. And we called a Uber, a taxi. They didn't have Uber back then. We had taxis. So we got a taxi. And me and the taxi driver had to lift her into the car. And then he helped me carry her. We lived on the second floor of our apartment. So he helped me carry her out of the car and carry her up the stairs. He was a pretty cool guy. And then that was kind of last time. So, I'm only laughing because it's like, what else? I mean, it's like I'm not. This isn't great, but it's like, let's try to make the best of it. What do you say? But yeah, I think that when she says I'm controlling, I think it has to do with the drinking. If she wants to drink, then probably would be best if we weren't together. There probably would be done, and then I am too controlling because I've always been one that like I said, it's not. You can party, you can drink, but you can't do it all the time. It's just not the way of not for me. Some people maybe not for me, but maybe Joy wants that. So, what do you think, Snoop? Do you think Joy wants it, or do you think Joy wants sobriety? Do you think she wants what you have? You know, we have a lot of robo-taxis here. Do you guys have robo-taxis? Joyce passed out in a bar in Manhattan. Well, last thing she said, she didn't want me controlling her. So what should I do? I don't want to control her. Didn't she say she was done with Captain Awesome? Did she say she was done with me? Why are you telling me this? If she's done with me, then I don't need to know it. She's not my problem now. Now she's the Thorpe's problem. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. But I think that we'll all miss Joy, the silly Joy that just rambles about her military stories. I've heard them more than you guys, and I love hearing them. She has to stay drunk. Yeah, that's the thing. She's always, she has to have something. She's not even. And we have been even and sober. She loved it, and she has been, not just with me, but throughout, over her existence. So she knows what that feels like. So she knows she wants to be there. Don't believe people. You know what? Do you see this right here? I mean, it's like, this showed up in the mail today, right? I ordered it a long time ago on eBay, but it showed up in the mail today. It's used. So, so when I was a little bit worried, I was like, man, is what these guys are saying is true? And her being, when she gets drunk, she gets like, oh, I hate you sort of thing. Is that true? I've known her long enough to know that, like, okay, just wait till tomorrow and talk to her before we react. And I was kind of like a little bummed, and then I opened this up, and I don't know. Wouldn't you call this a wink from the universe, being like, hey, bro, don't worry about it? But, so, here's what I'm thinking. Every bad drinking experience that we have, Snoop, is going to be another tool that we're going to be able to use in the future. So, hey, that's why I say, hey, great, go. You're there, go. And you're passed out in a bar, you're going to wake up feeling like shit, or, who knows what. And maybe that'd be a good time to be like, you know what? Maybe we just come home on Friday. How's that sound? See, they did get kicked out of their hotel. They don't have reservations from Friday on. And I was blowing her up, letting her know, do you want me to book another hotel? Or do you want me to book you a flight? And that's when she said, stop blowing up my phone. Stop. I was like, hey, man, listen, you don't have a place to stay on Friday. And Grace was like, that's 4 days from now. I'm like, okay, you guys deal with it, man. I got a good rate. I actually got a pretty good rate. Really good rate. But we lost that now, which is okay because I get a refund. But now it's like, well, maybe she comes home early on Friday. What do you guys think? That's my vote. But last I talked to her, she said, don't buy another plane ticket. I'm staying till Tuesday, and they'll figure out the hotels, is what they said. So I said, okay. And that's when I said, okay, great, because I got other shit to do. I was going to go get some weed, but then I noticed that the garage had a bunch of soap spilled on it from the washing machine. So and that night we washed the garage floor. Bring her home. Yeah, I agree. But you see, the thing is that that's not up to me. I offered that to her, and she said no. She said she wanted to stay there because she hasn't made any money. And I said, that's not me. That's what she said to me. So she might retract that and change her mind later, but that's on her. Who is this Lalo dude? I don't even know. I mean, he says he's a law student, but I've never really seen him like study for an exam or anything. Have you? I mean, have you guys seen him do any schoolwork ever? Because like when I was in college, like you knew. I mean, I was like I carried my books with me every chance. It's like where are you going? In the library. Where are you going? Lab. Where are you going? Library. Where are you going? Lab. Told you he was capping. He's upset. Who's upset? Is Lalo lying? What's he saying? What's Lalo upset about now? She's mixing all sorts of drugs. What sort of drugs is she taking? I don't know about this, because what drugs is she taking? Do you know for a fact? Not just you just saying shit. Because I know she's drinking. Yeah, I got no answer on what drug she's taking. So, yeah, I think they're just drinking a lot of alcohol. I was gonna say, if she was taking drugs, why is she asleep? Because typically the drugs you take, in New York, keep you awake. Gonna talk about the NYC trip? Yeah, sure, man. I'll do it. Let me end this one, and I'm about 20-30 minutes away from home. Will they be on for about 30 minutes, or you want to send me the link? I want to do it from the car. Hit me up in the Discord, bro. She always admits to doing it. That's not a gotcha, bro. The question is, are they doing it right now when she's not working? Are they going out and buying drugs? That would be highly unusual. Or do the Thorpes have drugs? That's my question. We know with the clients, that's not a secret. But it'd be very unusual for her to go out and just kind of do it on her own, or just kind of do it casually. It wouldn't be impossible. Are they all? Oh, geez. I'm worried too, Kathleen. Email me. I'll give you her telephone. She should get out of there, man. But trolling. She's hanging out with these guys, and I go over there and pull her out of there. That's literally what you guys were saying that I was too much of. And so I don't know how what I'm supposed to do there. Yeah, Kathleen, email me, and I will give you Joy's direct number. Okay, guys. I will talk to you guys later.